everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day. It is absolutely bitter cold, freezing here up in the Northeast, so I'm hanging at home today for the most part. But I wanted to share with you guys this vintage typewriter that my daughter Mia asked for Christmas. And she's been wanting one for a while now, and we did a lot of research. There's several of them on eBay as well as Etsy. This one we got off of Etsy. It's a Smith Corona Sterling. And I think we really lucked out. It works very well. It's in very good condition. It came with the case. And I think with shipping we spent like $60, which is pretty far below what most of them go for, which is more around $100. So she's typed a few things for school on it, and like I said, it works really well, and I've been using it a little bit in my crafting. I'm working on a Paris album right now, so I took this scrap piece of paper and I'm just typing the word Paris all over it, and then I'm going to cut some hearts out of that. And I typed a sweet summer day in Paris just on that. So it's really nice because you can customize labels and tags, or if you want to make some papers. And if I can show you one-handed here. Mia loves the way that the keys sound, and when you get to the end of the row it makes a loud ding, and so it's just been tons of fun to play with, and I'll have to see what the future holds as far as how exactly I'm going to be using it, but I do have some ideas. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And then the other thing is this one is like 12 by 12. They do come, a lot of them are 15 by 15. So if you're looking at them, you kind of want to take that into consideration. But the nice thing about this is, you know, obviously it doesn't have a cord. It's extremely portable. I mean, it's pretty heavy, but it's very easy to pick up and move from her room to our craft room or wherever you want to use it. So that's the typewriter. And then I also wanted to share a tag with you guys that I made yesterday. I can get her to stand up a little bit here. So I made this tag. The stamp is from the Greeting Farm Dreamy Collection. And what I did with her is I layered some papers on a piece of lightweight chipboard and then covered the seams and edges with some gelatos as well as some rub-ons. And just inked it up. But I was just in love with the way that she came out. And then the background of the tag, actually, this was supposed to be the front of the tag. I had made this piece of paper. Here's a piece of it. And just made this. This is regular printer paper. And had tea dyed it and did some stamping on it with some brown ink, as well as, I don't know if you can pick that up, I used a background stamp with some white Brilliance ink, and it was just, it was a Prima stamp that had a ton of circles on it with some filigree in them. So I used the script stamp, the filigree stamp, and then just used some paint and gesso, as well as just a little bit of ink that I had watered down, just to kind of distress the paper all up. I also smeared a little bit of stickles here and there on it. So I was very happy with the way this came out, and that was supposed to be my front, and then by the time I got done with the back, I really liked the way that the image looked against the back better than the front, so I used the back as the front. And I did the same thing as I did with her, is that I paper pieced, did some paper layering, used some gelatos. I wasn't really liking the way that it came out, so I used some white embossing powder and embossed the script image over it, and then I painted over that very messily and then wiped the paint off. I think I mixed some paint with some gesso again, kind of like I had done on the back, and wiped the paint off so that you could see some of the cardstock, and then the embossing acted as a resist, so it wiped right off of there. And then I really, really liked the way it looked, and so that became the front of my tag. And used this little resist chipboard arrow and popped up a sentiment on there, and she's popped up as well. And just added some little pearl bling and some trim that had also been tea dyed, and added a doily, and painted this little wood piece and added some distressed glitter to the top, and then made these charms and added some trim.